Hello everyone, welcome to show you how to set up .env in your Python application. Specifically in this case, I will be using Flask, and I'll set up some .env variables in a .env file and show you how to use them. You don't need to use this necessarily with Flask, but it is useful to set up .env files and variables because they can be used across the entire application, as well as it's easy to switch up one file with like a production version of the file instead of going through the code and like setting up a lot of different things. And yeah, so first of all, we have a basic Hello World app set up already. You'll have this in the description if you want to download it. It's just Hello World, and then you have the requirements for just Flask. So this currently works. What we want to do is add .env to it. So this is the package we're going to use. It's called python.env. I'll link it in the description below. First, what you want to do is install it. Boom, boom, install. While that's installing, we can look through this part right here. Here there's an example of how a .env file should look. This is an example. I'll just copy this bit and create a new file, .env, and set this up. Let's clear this. And let's say we have two variables, the meaning of life 42, and we'll have like secret value, and it's gonna be real good. Now in here you can store strings, you can store numbers, you can also store objects, but they will be stored as strings. So you might wanna like JSON stringify JSON, like you store JSON and then unstringify in your code. But moving on, after setting up a .env file, what you want to do in your actual application is import the .env package at the very top, preferably, and then call the load.env, which will load load the .env file, which is in the same directory as the file where you import .env, and initiate it. If the .env file is located in a different position, you might need to like explicitly specify a path as shown here. Afterwards, what you can do is just import OS, because all the variables will be in the environment. And then what you can do is do os.getEnv, and then you can get any value you want. In this case, I'll just add it to this route. So here it's going to say hello, and then we can name this secret name, right? And we'll name it Jimmy, and then we can say hello secret name. The meaning of life is... boom, and then let me copy the boom, boom, and that's done. So now if we start our Flask application, when we go to this route, we will get hello Jimmy, the meaning of life is 42. So we're using environment variables. This is too long, you can ignore that. We're using environment variables. Also this should be moved to the top. We're using environment variables inside of our application. And we can easily switch out the .env. Now, usually you would use this for, let's say, storing keys for encryption, storing secrets, storing maybe the endpoint routes, because maybe you put your API on one server and another API on another server, and it's easier to just store the like URL to that other server in a .env file, since at some point maybe you switch the place where the server is, and it's easier to switch it in a .env file once than to go through the code and switch everywhere. Thank you for watching. Hope you can set this up now and use it in your code or in a project, and goodbye.